This season on the system. 17 days ago, 12 contestants started a game of people, popularity, and prisms. They included a biology student, a Starbucks barista, a theater nerd, and a location manager. However, despite a slow start with everyone just wanting to play friends, the game took a sudden turn as Blindside. Kyle, you have been eliminated and removed from the system. After Blindside, Wes, you have been eliminated and removed from the system. After Blindside, Max, you have been eliminated and removed from the system. After the dust settled, the lines were clearly drawn as the majority alliance of Jason, Noah, Megan, and Bryce faced the minority alliance of Zach, Courtney, and Josh, with Ruben in the middle. But with the second instant elimination of the season looming, the majority took the initiative and systematically took out the minority one by one. Zach, Josh, Courtney, you have been eliminated and removed from the system. Then, last episode, the Alliance of Four finally began to fall apart as Jason and Megan figured out that Noah was playing a much different game than what they had first thought.
I feel like he thinks he's playing everybody. Like, I got that vibe when we were on the call with him, like the three of us too.
Yeah. It seemed like that it may have been too little too late, as they could only hope both of them would survive the chamber until Noah made a mistake. We've discovered that you have cheated in the game, whether intentionally or unintentionally.
What?
You shared a message from another chat to another player. We have proof of this. This mistake cost Noah his safety and landed him right next to Bryce, Megan, and Jason in the first ever four-person chamber. In an ironic twist of fate, the only person that had not been included now decided the future of each and every other person in the game. Ruben. Jason fought to make sure that Noah would go, but Ruben had his own agenda and decided to eliminate the person that was the biggest threat to his game. Jason, you have been eliminated and removed from the system. Now, we are down to 4. Let the battle begin. Hello, contestants. Welcome to your final mission. For this mission, we will be testing your memory of the game. The mission is called Over or Under, and this is how it works. We will be giving you a series of statements. Within the statements, there is at least one number. However, one number in each statement is false. You must tell us if the correct number that would make the entire statement correct is over or under the false number. For example, Joshua avoided being in the chamber 4 times in a row. The incorrect number is 4. However, Joshua avoided being in the chamber 5 times in a row. Therefore, your answer would be over. Good luck, contestants. So, first statement. The total amount of times all of the pre-jurors were in the chamber was 7.
Under?
Higher.
Over.
Round 2 was a 4-day round.
Lower. Less.
Over.
The live night on the first day lasted 55 minutes.
Over.
Higher.
Less.
The live night in round 2 lasted about 45 minutes.
Higher.
Over.
Less.
Courtney received 2 votes to stay during round 1.
More.
Over.
Higher.
Wes was eliminated with 0 votes to stay, while Megan received 3 votes and Jason received 3 votes.
Lower.
Less.
Under.
Ruben was in the chamber 2 times, Bryce was in the chamber 3 times, and Jason was in the chamber 5 times.
Over.
Lower.
More.
Mission placements were officially announced by production 5 times.
Higher.
Less.
Under.
Bryce has been in the chamber with 5 different people.
Higher.
More.
Under.
7 rounds involve the chamber in this game.
Less.
Higher.
Over.
38 votes were casted this season.
Less.
Lower.
Over.
As far as I'm concerned right now, I'm sitting pretty. I laid low after Max left, and I think that it really benefited me in this game because now I'm not caught up in this web of lies that everyone else is spinning and who's working with who drama, because I am just saying I'm on the outs, I don't know, and everybody's like, oh, they all like pity me or something, and they all think that I'm like useless, but I feel that I am playing a really good game. Not to sound braggy, but you know. I am a little bit worried about this whole Final 3 thing. The Final 3 format. I know that I'm okay at comps. I don't think I've won any. But I don't think I've been in last in any. So potentially if I just try harder, maybe I can pull out a W. I don't know. I do know that if Noah is in the final 3, I will be giving him the time penalty because there's no way I'm going to let him get to the final 2 if I have anything to do with it. If I have any influence in this game, Noah's not making final 2. I'm worried about the winner selection process right now because I haven't used that many prisms and not on myself. So maybe, just maybe, I might just blow my prisms.
I think Megan's probably the biggest threat in the game, and I would love to vote her out. The issue with voting her out is that would mean my final 2 would have to be Noah, and I don't trust Noah. I think Noah's kind of catching on to my game right now. And I don't want to really have to work with Noah all the way to the end. So that's my issue with voting out Megan. But the thing is that there's a lot of reasons why I should vote her out. I don't think she's been a single prism this entire game. I really don't. I think she's been nominated around the same amount of time. I think we're close in overall popularity. I think we're very close to each other in overall popularity. And unlike me, she's actually done a few of the challenges. So I think she's actually a bigger jury threat than I am and more likable than I am. And honestly, like, I think all of them are. So that's not really saying much, but the fact is that's true. So I don't see a single element to where I can beat Megan in any of those 3 factors that decide the winner. So it would make sense for me to vote on Megan.
Hello, contestants. These are your final popularity results. The one person that is safe this round is Noah. That means Ruben, Bryce, and Megan, you 3 are in the chamber this round, and Noah will have the sole vote to eliminate. Good luck, contestants.
Alright, I somehow pulled that off. honestly have no idea. I purposely did not talk to anybody in the Final Four this round just to see if they would blindside me. And either they tried and they busted themselves, or I just knew all along what I needed to do. But that being said, I have the sole vote this round. Usually this is a vote to save, but if it's unanimous, I gotta send somebody home with it. I've loved all three of these people since probably the first round, but this vote is going to be really difficult because I like all three of them, and I know there are people outside this game knowing how much I'm stressing about this, but I made Final Three, and I'm win or lose, my head's held high.
Hello, contestants. These are your chamber results. Again, Megan, Ruben, and Bryce are in the chamber, and Noah had the sole vote to eliminate. Let's get into it. With 0 votes received, Ruben, you are safe. That means it is down to Bryce and Megan. By a vote of 1-0, Megan, you are eliminated and have been removed from the system. That's all, contestants.
So, you really got me on it. Ended up out of walk with my
Hello, contestants. Welcome to the final chamber. Since there are only 3 of you left, and the chamber must have at least 3 people in it by the end of the round, there is no need to calculate popularity. Instead, the 3 of you will be competing in a series of missions that you all have been previously assigned, but this time they are harder. Whoever has the worst total time in completing the missions will be eliminated and become the final member of the jury. However, the person that wins the final mission will be able to give one of the other 2 contestants a 5-minute time penalty. This could be the deciding factor between who stays and who goes, so good luck.
Subject 002. Okay, cards flipped. Okay. Oh, okay. I saw that. Is that a thing? 5.
RPG, okay, so I'm just doing this, I guess.
Why? Oh,
Oh, damn it. There we go.
Huh? Yeah, okay.
Ruben was 9? No, I was 9. Yay! I got me!
That's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna get the hang of this. 3. Go, max.
Oh wait, wasn't it west? I think so. No, so that's not what it is, okay.
Oh, I know what it is. It's alphabetical order. I'm gonna say 3 was max. No, wait.
And you got a piece. What do you go here?
All I know is how to spell the system. You know why? 'Cause it's the first sword I'm gonna win.
Yet. No.
I did not have the opportunity to say that all season in this weekend, and Nick and I made fun of me for it.
Actually, if you want, if you feel like you want to.
Alright, well, I don't like Josh. So. But he knows that. I'm hoping, though, that he is not a bitter juror. But I think he will be, because he's a baby. Everybody else I like, though. Well, except for that guy. I don't have a reason not to like him, though. I just don't. Can't even talk about him. Oh, shit. I am so sad that Max left so early because we were gonna do like Chilltown, like double like confessionals, you know? That was so in store for us. But we never got to do it.
There we go.
Yay, finally.
You know the pillow with the tail?
Yeah.
Hey, honestly,
For Christmas. Oh yeah. Boom.
Because this puzzle is done.
Alright. We so need to slow this ball down.
Done.
All right. Okay, we gotta bend the knees. Bend the knees. Boom.
That's how
That's
it
There it is,
one.
6 feet left. Okay, that's good.
Boom.
Go, go, go. Yes! Got it. Roger, speech.
Ow, cramp. No. I didn't. Oh, I'm so cramping right now. I am so cramping right now.
We need some light. First of all, let there be light. You can't sit here in the dark and all alone. Beside you and me, we live, you'll see. I know all the words. I can still do this, so I can just get through this. Night after night, we sit and wait for the morning light. But we've waited for too long for all that's wrong to be made right.
Okay, you're done.
You got it.
Okay, you're done. Okay, you're done.
Oh,
Higher or lower than 9?
Higher.
Incorrect. 3. You have to start over. Higher or lower than 35?
higher.
Incorrect. You have to start over the heat. 23. Higher or lower?
Higher. God damn
Incorrect.
it.
Higher or lower than 38?
Lower.
Correct. Higher or lower than 18?
Higher.
Correct. 32. Higher or lower?
Higher.
Correct. Higher or lower than 11?
Higher.
Correct. Higher or lower than 10?
Higher.
36. Higher or lower?
Lower. This is becoming stupid.
Incorrect. Higher or lower?
I gotta keep going majority lower. God.
And time's over. Higher or lower than 47?
Lower.
That's a freebie. Your time is stopped. 38. Higher or lower?
Lower.
Correct, and you are done.
Thank God.
Congratulations, Noah. You have won the final chamber. At this time, you must decide who you want to give a time penalty to. Make your decision now.
I'm giving it to Bryce.
Hello, contestants. These are your final chamber results. Before I begin, I would like to say congratulations on making it to the final 3 and good job in the final chamber today. All of you did great. You should all be proud of yourselves as you all fought hard and did very well. So with that, let's begin. The winner of the final chamber decided to penalize Bryce. Because of this, Bryce, you have received a 5-minute time penalty on your time. The first person going into the final 2 is Noah. Congratulations. With a time of 43 minutes and 31 seconds, you will be in the final 2 and make your case in front of the jury as to why you should win. That means it comes down between Bryce and Ruben. By a difference of 7 minutes and 24 seconds, Bryce, you will also be moving on to the final 2 and make your case in front of the jury as to why you should win. Congratulations. That means, Ruben, I am sorry, you have been eliminated and removed from the system. Thank you for playing.
Yeah, so I don't really know how to start except for I am so mad about how close I came to winning this game. I pretty much would have beat either one of them. I didn't even need to face a jury. I was actually going to go into the final tribal council, whatever it is, and troll the out of the jury just because I knew I won in the prisms and popularity against Bryce and Noah. So I'm so mad that the one thing that kicked my ass in this game, the one thing that stopped me from winning this game, is the fact that I couldn't win a challenge. But yeah, so it is what it is. It's the game. I gotta get over it. I gotta move on. I would like to say that Noah, Bryce, you both are deserving to be in the finals. You both deserve to be there. I played a really under the radar game. I laid low, and while it was probably the best strategy coming into this game, it didn't really matter if I couldn't win a single challenge.
Congratulations, Bryce and Noah. You two have done what 10 other contestants in this game were not able to do. Make it through everyone else and to the final two. Now it is time to decide which of you wins this game. As you know, there are 3 parts to winning: prisms, popularity, and people. If you win 2 out of 3 parts, you win this game. However, we still need to get through the jury first. So with that, Bryce, you will be able to address the jury first. You may go ahead.
Finale night. I've been looking forward to this night since day 1 of the game, and yes, I knew I was going to be here day 1 of the game. I don't really know what to say. I've had a lot of fun playing this game with you people, and not you people in like a bad way. No, but I've had a lot of fun. I feel that I have played a very strong game. I've placed. I don't think I've gotten any lower than you know. So I feel like that my competitive nature helped me to reach this point. In terms of gameplay, I feel that my gameplay was strongest in that I successfully balanced all three aspects of the game between the prism's popularity and the people. I don't really know how I'm going to keep talking for 5 minutes, but I will say my game is, I played with integrity. I tried to lie as not frequently as possible. And I feel that I've made some genuine connections and genuine friendships that I'd like to continue outside of this game. And yeah, I really feel that I've played to the best of my abilities. So win or lose, I am proud of myself. I mean, I'd love to win. So I'm just going to sit here and ramble for 5 minutes. Yeah, I feel that a lot of the jurors and eliminated contestants have either wanted me out or tried to get me out at some point in the game. And I know that there are some points in which I was supposed to go out. And I feel that I have successfully evaded these attempts due to my strategic mind and my overall okay gameplay. So when you go to vote for the winner, you know, vote for who played a better game. Don't vote, don't be bitter about it. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to say bad words. Don't be bitter, be better. And yeah, I look forward to talking to all of you and to getting to know you guys on a personal level rather than on a game level. So yeah, hashtag vote for Bryce, and that's it. Take it home.
Okay, Noah, you may go now.
All right, I will take it home. I'm not going to start my speech and say that I was cocky enough to believe that I was going to be here I came into this game becoming everybody's most trustworthy in the first competition, and with that, I instantly saw a minuscule target on my back. Being the person everybody trusts the most usually is a position I'm familiar with, but usually leads to being something that gets me out of most games. With that, I tried to be entertaining, not in a sense of being annoying and like overly bubbly, but I did try to get to know each and every single one of you on a personal level throughout this game and not treat you as just chess pieces. Gameplay-wise, there were moves I had to make while I was having deepest conversations with people like Kyle and Wesley. I did know there were times when it was time for them to skedaddle and let the door hit them in the ass. When Wesley confided in me and solely me that he got the magnet, I instantly trusted a few of you, and with that orchestrated his eviction. I, competition-wise, won 3 missions, got runner-up in 2 of them, and 3rd place in 2 as well, with 1 6th place due to me sending it 5 minutes before the deadline. There were times when each and every single one of you had told me, I am your ride or die. I am the person you trust the most, the person that's mainly the only one talking to you. I appreciate each and every single one of those as the most trustworthy person in this game, tied with Max on round 1. And when it came down to it, when we had to send people in the chamber each round, never once was I in the chamber because each of you sent me there. The first time I was in the chamber because my overall popularity on Live Night was the lowest, because I had high popularity from the 4 weeks prior. And my second time was due to something I wanted to address, which was the exhaustion I caused on myself in Indianapolis during the Final 5 when I was stupid, not thinking, and copied a message to Megan. Was it intentional? Not at all. I was just like, you know what, screw it. I don't feel like typing out my side of the story. I know she'll believe me either way. But I was stupid and I copied and pasted a message. So I paid my price and I went into the chamber for that. But as I pointed out, never once was there a reason where y'all sent me in the chamber. And both times when I was in the chamber, never once was I really like anybody's, hey, I need Noah out. I know there are times when you guys probably saw me as your number one like rival, like, hey, he might win this all. But it was one of those situations where I outplayed, and here I stay, outlasted, because I was the one who made the connections with each of you when people weren't talking to all of you, and making sure that I made the moves to keep myself safe. When there were times I said, hey, do you want to put 3 on each other and knock down these people? You guys, I believe, to my knowledge, would put the 3 on me on your side of the deal. And in turn, I saved my prisms, and that is what put you all in the chamber. There are times when I connected with each of you personally, and I know some of you were blindsided by my votes to eliminate each and every single one of you. I feel awful for most of those, but you're all genuine people in my heart, and I do believe as well that we're going to connect outside of this game. With that, this is probably one of the most intense orgs recently that I've played. I've always been thinking 24/7, how do I make sure nobody busts me? I was moving pieces around in my mind about who to eliminate each round. So I just wanted to thank Nate, Brian, Kristen, Ryder. Thank you all for this opportunity, and best of luck to you, Bryce.
Okay, thank you, Bryce and Noah. We will now bring in the first juror.
Hello? Do I just go?
Okay, Joshua, you have 5 minutes. Your time starts now.
I'm on Live Night in Gilligan, so I'm going to make this quick. Basically, just keep your answers as short as possible, please. One-word answers will probably suffice. Bryce, do you respect me as a person, yes or no?
Yes, definitely.
This question, elaborate in like 10 words. Why does that not come across in the way that you treated me in terms of the game, not just both in gameplay, but also the way that you were towards me, even game aside?
Even you can't really say game aside because we didn't talk outside of the game, and we've never talked outside.
Let me rephrase the question. Why did you speak to me the way you did when I was voted out?
Because it was still part of my game. Even though you were not part of the game, people who were in the game were still looking at the things that I was doing. Everything that I was doing, it was for the game.
So it was worth being rude to me for your game, to be clear.
Yes, when you twist up my words, that is what I'm saying. I had to do what I had to do to get to the end. And by making you my key target...
You're saying that being rude to me was part of that, to be clear?
Yes.
Okay. Noah, my question to you. What is more important to you, your friendship with me or with my vote in this game?
My friendship with you.
What was more important? Was the friendship more important while we was playing the game?
I believe you're referring to you being eliminated, Josh.
Not just
And
that,
I know-
in general. Just, it didn't have to be specific events. You can talk about your whole game. That's the easiest event probably to talk about given the context of the question, but you can talk about anything.
I was just gonna say, I was the one who honestly gave you that voice, and when you lied to me, it's what I had to do. So, I mean, my friendship with you is important. You've known that for months now. Whether or not you vote for me over somebody who slandered you and bullied you, and absolutely when I've given a damn about you, that's up to you. I feel like I played the best game.
You're honestly, like, as a juror, I'm the kind of I vote based on how people have treated me, and how I play the game based on my own eyes. So when other jurors say what they saw in the game, I don't care what other people saw. I vote based on what I saw, my perspective on the game. So what other people come in and say to me is irrelevant. They can change my mind and they can try and change the way that I've seen things, but I have to vote based on the way that I have seen things in the game. So my jury vote will be based on the way that I have seen things. It may not be as clear cut as you guys think, but I have made my decision. So yeah, thanks. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you, Josh.
Sup, guys?
Okay, Megan, you have 5 minutes. Your time starts now.
Oh gosh. Okay, so honestly, I had no clue what to ask either one of you because before tonight, honestly, Noah, I was so mad at you. Honestly, I was screaming under a bridge your name. Like, my friend Susanna can vouch for that one. I was literally screaming. And Bryce, you were honest with me. But at the same time, I'm at the point right now where I don't know which one I would choose. And I just want to know both of your opinions on why I should pick you, because honestly, Bryce, I was going for you tonight, and then your speech kind of threw me off a little bit when you said you knew you would be here in the final right away. And then Noah, you were being honest, and you did have a better game and playing off in trustworthiness, and you did talk to people. So why should I pick either one of you, I guess, is my question. And yeah.
Who should go?
Go for it, Bryce.
All right, Megan, I think you are an amazing person. I wish we would have talked more in the game. That was one thing that, and looking back on, I could have done better. The reason I said that I knew I would be here at the beginning of the game is because for the first part of the game, we all saw that there were so many inactive people. You know what I mean? And so I wouldn't say that I knew I would be here in the final, but I did know how I was going to work my way through this game. I think that I deserve your vote is because I never went back on you. Everything that I have said to you, even up till now, like this moment right here, has been truthful to you. I never went back on you. And yes, we did vote Noah to be most trustworthy night 1, but time and time again, he backstabbed his allies and proved why that wasn't true. So that's why I think that I deserve your vote. I've never lied to you, and yeah, that's the short version. I don't want to ramble. I want to give Noah some time.
Hi, buddy. I'm not gonna kiss ass. I know you're mad at me. Voting you out was probably my golden star move. I know it fucking hurt. It hurt me too. I mean, I'm not sure if Nate sent you the video of me doing so, but I was crying. And you were the one person in this game I was connected to with most. You know that because we bonded on these Google Hangout calls for a while. And when I said we're going to the end together, at that point I meant it. But I knew in the back of my mind, you were a comp beast. You were a social threat to me. And with people compared to Bryce and Ruben, you were definitely on my radar for somebody that could scout me from this game. Being said, you know, it is a game, and while Bryce says I backstabbed a lot of people, it is a game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, but he also said vote better, not bitter. So I'm gonna use my buddy's words against him, and hopefully you forgive me.
Okay. That's all I've got, and since I got both of you on there, it was great playing with you guys. I do hope we can all be friends after all this game.
Love you.
And I don't have to scream your name under a bridge.
You know what? I look like a troll doll. You can scream me under a bridge any day.
Alright, that's all. Bye, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you, Megan. Okay, I'll bring in the next juror. Okay.
Hi, guys.
You have 5 minutes. Time starts now.
Okay. Bryce, to you. You mentioned a lot of inactive people. Did you include me in those inactive people? And why? Because I felt like I tried with you and I failed.
Okay, good. No, I don't think that you were an active player. In fact, I think you were a very active player. But I think in this game there are some people whose end goals line up with yours, and those are the people you work with. And in this particular game, ours exactly line up. And so I think you were a very active player, which is why you're sitting in the jury now, because you were a very, very strong player. And I know that if we had brought in, you could have been here instead of me. And you are one of the players who I think, you know, and if we're looking at gameplay, I thought you were a very calculated player, and it made you very hard to size up, I guess. Yeah, I think that the inactive players, we did get out towards the beginning, thank God, and then we actually did see some really good gameplay from the remaining players. So no, I don't consider you to be one of the inactive players.
Okay, I appreciate that. And to Noah, you did talk to pretty much everyone. And you say that you created like some personal relationships with pretty much everyone. At any point, did you like bullshit me? Would you be willing to admit that? And why?
I know exactly what you're referring to, and I'm willing to admit it. First round, Courtney, I did not save you. My intent was to make sure you were safe over Carissa and Bryce. And while Bryce is also saying that he expected to be here in the final, he was nominated the first week. But no, I did save Bryce on the first round because he, Kyle, and I had a Final 3 alliance. Make sure that was successful. By telling you I saved you, it was more of a, hey, I indirectly saved you. It is the game, and I know you are a massive player in yours. So, yeah.
Okay, and to the both of you, can either of you identify what my final popularity was that may influence my decision? It is a numbers game, so good luck.
Okay, so personally, I have no clue what your final popularity was, but I'm gonna throw out a guess and hope I get lucky. Your final popularity was 14.
I'm actually gonna say it's less than that. I do know, Courtney, the round you went home, I actually used some black modifiers on you to sort of almost ensure that, because I had an inkling you were lying to me the round before. So I do want to say 14, so just to be safe, I'm going to say 13.
I mean, that's a good guess, because the round I was sent home was based on overall popularity, and I was among the lowest. So thank you guys. I think I have my votes in my head, and good luck to the both of you.
Thank you, Courtney. Okay, we'll move on to the next juror. Okay, Jason, your time starts now.
So I think both of you played very similar games. One of you played in a really clean manner, the other in what kind of is perceived as a pretty dirty manner. I don't necessarily see dirty or clean as good or bad, but I think it's more so situational. So I want to know why you think your style of play, whether you think you were playing clean or dirty, is the way that deserves to win. Noah can start because everybody's been starting with Bryce.
I'm assuming you're going to say I played dirty. And in a sense, yes, I did. But from the beginning of this game, I will say it time and time again, and I'll say it in every damn episode probably. I was your most trustworthy player. And while times you told me I was the only one talking to you, I also knew that wasn't the case. And when there were times when you said I cheated, it was not really necessarily to cheat myself out of anything or cheat anybody else, but just pure laziness. And honestly, if that's my excuse, then I stand with it, because time and time again, y'all were lazy too. At times you were all like, I'm like, okay, then I care. I want to be in the final two, when there are people who are like, man, I'm just here. And I'm like, I am here to play. I'm not here to waste a spot. I'm not here to lose. So by winning 3 competitions and doing all that and having to lie to people to make sure my ass was safe and do other things, and just, I got here the way I played this game. I didn't depend on people saving me. I didn't depend on anybody else's prisms, really. It was just the way I played the game. So if you want to say I'm dirty, then I'll take a damn shower right now.
All right. In opposition to that, I think that I played a very clean game. And I don't know if you would agree with that, but the first time we ever talked, I told you that I instantly trusted you and I instantly liked you, which is still true to this day because of the pride flag in the back. That's why I was like, I know I can trust this kid. I think the biggest difference between the game that Noah played and then the game that I played was just in our level of integrity. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I really genuinely liked everybody in this cast. There were some people who I didn't like, and that's okay. But, you know, you never knew, or you never had any question as to where I stood. You know who I trust, and you know who I like, and you also know who I don't like. And that was just how I played my game. And I don't think I ever went back on my word to anybody. And I don't think that Noah said he was never dependent on anybody to keep him safe. But I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing, because I built rapport with these people. And yes, I did rely on their votes to save me, but I was always able to secure them, the votes that I needed to. And so I don't think that this is really a solid point. At the end of the day, though, clean or dirty, you know, I can't tell you which one of us played a better game. That's really up for the jury to decide. But I would take the stance that I played a very clean game, and that I knew what I was doing the entire time. I didn't just go out there and throw my votes willy-nilly or use modifiers without thinking about it. Everything that I did had intention, and it had a strategy behind it. And it got me to where I am right now, so I would argue that I played a very clean game.
Cool. All right. That's all I got, gentlemen. Good luck. I'm still going to be watching. As you can tell, I obviously have the live feed open. So I will see you guys back on there.
Thank you, Jason. Okay, we will bring in the last juror.
Hey guys, am I good to go, Nate?
Time starts now.
Cool. Okay. So congratulations to the two of you guys for making it to the finals. I think you both deserve it, to be honest. I feel bad because I was one step away from being up there with you guys, and I did most of the game. So I am happy for the two of you guys for being up there. Before I get to like legitimate questions I want to ask each of you guys, I just want to ask a generic question to both of you guys because I'm curious as to your answer. It's not going to influence my vote. I'm just really curious, and I want an honest answer. So Noah and Bryce, and it doesn't matter who answers first, but had this final three been set up like a normal Survivor / Big Brother type game, and you won the final challenge, would you have taken me over your finalist right now? Yes or no? Whoever wants to go first.
I'll go first. I thought about it. As Ruben, you heard probably before you left, I did penalize Bryce the 5 minutes. I knew that Bryce was a competitor, and if somehow you beast mode the fuck out of a challenge without doing the first 7 or 8 of them, I was going to be screwed if Bryce beat me too. So I had to penalize Bryce, but in my intention, it was more to like ensure myself rather than be like, oh my god, I could be in the final 2 with Ruben. Being in the final 2 with you, I could see it almost. I knew that Bryce was one of my ride or dies in this game. Like I said, we had a final 3 from the very beginning. But being with you, it was almost like, I hope you're not insulted, but as you said, you didn't do anything. So it was more like, do I take the easy win or do I sit with the person that deserves it just as much as I do? Otherwise, I mean, I'm not going to kiss ass, but I feel like you and I got along great this game, and I'm excited to play with you.
Okay. Bryce, go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of what Noah said goes for me too. I mean, as you may have heard earlier, we did have this Final 3 alliance with Kyle at the beginning of the game. And as the game went on and I began trusting Noah less and less, sorry, Noah, I really, truly did consider you, Ruben, my #1 ally, even though I had given my word to Noah. So, yeah, I mean, I would love to be sitting here with you, Ruben. It would have been a privilege because I've had a lot of fun getting to know you in this game. If I had to choose, though, it's a really tough decision to make because on one hand I did promise Noah at the beginning of the game that us two are sticking together, but at the same time it's like one of those things where it could go either way here. But for the sake of not trying to be one of those people who will never really strongly say how they feel, that no, I probably wouldn't have taken you to the end.
Okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to say. First off, no, you're actually completely wrong about the fact that I haven't been doing too well in the game and that I would have been an easy win. Because had you guys had I made it to the finals with either one of you guys would have lost. Not because of the jury, because the jury hates me because, I didn't talk to most of them. I didn't say a single word to most of the people in this game, which the first 2 rounds of the game was on purpose because, it was not on purpose because I was inactive and I didn't give a shit. But the rest of the game was a strategy because I just didn't want to be a target. But just for the record, I haven't spent a single prism, so you guys would have both got beat into prisms. And then also popularity, it was notified that my overall popularity was higher than both of you guys. So you guys would have lost if either one of you guys were in the finals with me, not because of jury. So my question for each of you guys is I want you guys to prove me wrong about the other games that you play. So Bryce, I want you to say strategically what makes you a better strategic player over Noah, and Noah, I want you to tell me what makes you a better social player than Bryce. I guess I'll start with Bryce. Go ahead.
Oh, Ruben. All right. So, you stated that I played a more strategic game than a social one, and I do think that that's not only 100% true, 1,000% true. But you also said that when Joshua took his shot at me, it made me take a step back from the game. And I'm not gonna lie, it 100% did. For a while, I was kind of just really on edge about the game all the time, and so I decided to take a little step back. In terms of the rest of the social aspect of the game, though, before and after that, the amount of social work I put in was still strategic. Even though I wasn't everybody's number one ally like Noah claims, I never had to lie to people. I never had to say, I'm going to vote for you, when it wasn't true, because that's not the kind of person I am. I'm not saying that that's the kind of person Noah is, but that's just not the kind of game that I personally wanted to play. So being everybody's second or third, it ensured me to have as many options as possible if anything falls through, and it actually allowed me to pick and choose who I actually wanted to work with and who I was going to take for a ride. And I think I played a very strategic game. I never spent that many prisms, and if I did, I made sure I kept it to myself, or share it with trusted individuals. But I always made sure to take in more information to get the best overall look in the game. So I do think that I played so much better strategically than I did socially, but I don't think that my average social game harmed me in this game at all. In fact, I think that it benefited my strategic game, which was the goal. So that's my answer.
Okay, no, go ahead.
All right. First off, I want to address what you said before I answer and say that I didn't mean it as an easy win because of just the jury aspect, but I did always keep in mind that you were fairly inactive and probably spent nothing, even when I told you to. You would at Final 6, Final 5, Final 4, you're saving up all your prisms, and with you, I felt like you had barely any. So I was like, he's probably going to be there, and you probably would beat me in the prism aspect. I spent half my prisms, y'all. So Bryce is probably going to get me there. But as far as why I have the best social game, I was that social butterfly that got along with everybody. And I'm not sure if you've heard the other jurors, but a lot of them were hurt by my blindside. Megan, Courtney, Josh. They all asked if my friendship was more important than their jury vote. And while it is, I was that social butterfly that made them trust me, made connections with them every day almost. Even with Megan, we would joke about Nate in real life or stuff like that. And I had these connections with people, Kyle, Zach, Wesley, Josh, Megan, Courtney, Jason. I got along with almost everybody. There's not one person you could say I got into a confrontation to until it was JJ, when I gave you the sole vote and you could have sent me home. With that being said, I feel like I played almost the better social game and strategic game because, as you said, I played the strategic game, but my social game underlined it. I played physically, social, strategic, and a little bit egotistical.
Okay, my vote's still up in the air, so, but the two of you guys, like I said, congratulations on making it to the final two. You guys deserve it. Both of you guys deserve the win. Is either one of you guys can win. I definitely think it's coming down to the jury vote. I really think that's the most important thing right now for you guys. So your closing statements better be good because, like I said, I think one of you guys won one factor. I think one of you guys won the other factor. Again, it's what both lost to me, but jury vote is what's going to decide which one of you guys are walking away with the win. And I could be the swing vote, so we'll see what happens. Good luck, guys.
Thank you, Ruben. All right, with that, all of the jury members have spoken their mind to both of you. Now it is time to respond. You each will get 2 minutes to respond to their comments. Noah, since you went second for the opening, you will go first now. Again, you will only have 2 minutes.
Okay. Starting with Josh, yes, your friendship means a lot to me, but this is a game, and you know me in minis. I try to be as suave as I can, and sadly, giving you the voice that you wanted when Bryce wouldn't give it to you, I did you a favor and you didn't do me any, so I played the game. Courtney, Megan, love you both. I had to do what I had to do, people. I played this game physically, winning 3 out of 8 competitions, runner-up in 2, third place in 2. I was never in the chamber based off shot prisms. It was overall popularity on live night 1 and my slip up in the final 5. Other than that, I feel as if I played a winning game, point blank in the period. I'm not here to be cocky. I wasn't the one who opened the finale with, I expected to be here. So, justifiable or not, I played this game with my back against the wall and with open arms to all of you. I'm not saying call me Jesus here standing like this, but crown me your winner. Thank you.
Okay, Bryce.
All right, first of all, I do want to say that I am not going to use any petty low blows in my closing speech, because still this is part of the game and that's not the kind of game I want to play. I do want to kind of combine all of my comments rather than giving them individually. Strategically, I never thought, or I don't think that the jury ever thought that I was a comp threat. I don't think any of them thought that I would be here, yet I have found my way here. And I want to encourage the jury to look past all of the petty drama that has happened, because yes, I know I can be problematic. I mean, that's the reason that I was cast, because I'm this big character and sometimes I can be a little bit polarizing. And I'll say that everything that happened in the game was for the game. There's nothing personal, and I really do want to talk to everybody outside of this game. That being said, I encourage you guys to get into really try to place yourself into my shoes and look at the game the way I did. I saw everybody based on the skills that they had and the value of the assets that they could provide for my game, and it got me here. So if you feel that I played the better game, then please vote for me. If you don't feel that I played the better game, still vote for me. No, I'm just kidding. Vote for who you think deserves to be the person who represents season 1 of the system. Make your vote count. Make your vote count.
Thank you, Bryce. Okay, jurors. This is the last time you will vote this season. If you have not voted already, please vote now. Again, these are votes for a winner, so choose wisely.
Good luck, Noah.
You too, buddy. Love you.
All right. The votes are in. Your prism ratio has been calculated, and your overall popularity has been tallied. We'll start things off with your overall popularity. Bryce, your overall popularity this season was 18. Noah, your overall popularity this season was 5. Congratulations, Bryce. You won the overall popularity section for the finale. Now on to prisms. Noah, you spent 48% of your prisms. Bryce, you spent 100% of your prisms. This means that Noah has won the prism ratio portion of the finale. It comes down to the jury vote. And now, let's get to the votes. Josh voted for Noah. Jason voted for Bryce. Courtney voted for Noah. Ruben voted for Bryce. So that means it is currently 2 votes Noah and 2 votes Bryce with 1 vote left. The winner of the System Season 1 receiving Megan's vote is... Congratulations, Noah. You have won the System Season 1. You have won 2 out of 3 of the parts to win, so that means, of course, you are the champion. Congratulations again.
Thank you, jury. Oh my god, Bryce, you have me shook!
Congratulations, though, Noah. You really deserved it. I was
Thank
kind of
you all,
bullshitting.
seriously. Wow. 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 Okay.